Hello, and this is my video tutorial for creating a grungy photo montage. When I started using Photoshop back with Photoshop 7, grungy tutorials were all the rage. Everybody was trying to create these sort of grungy images. It's a bit like HDR now. Everybody wants to create some sort of HDR-like image. So this really is just a quick tutorial on how to create those images. So this is just a group of pictures I've got. They're just my stock images. I try to keep them mainly on the city, and this is just a similar theme. Just keep the images sort of similar. I've added in this one here, some of the digital art image, which just does give it a bit of a different feel. So the first thing you have to do is you have to resize all the images. As you can see here, I just crop them. I cropped them all to the smallest size, which was actually this image here. What you have to do now is go to Automate and merge to HDR. You add the open files, and you don't click to attempt to align them, because none of the images were ever shot together, so you can't really align these images. This is just Photoshop having one of its moments. It's just telling me that the images have been taken with different cameras, and that's okay with me. So then we've got the 5 images here. So what you need to do actually is to select what's called the EV. And you actually need to change this EV. You need to change it to each image having from one EV position from 1 to 5. Okay, and then you click OK just to see what you get. It really is potluck at this point. Okay, and this is the image that we've got. Now it's time just to play around a little bit. I've kept it set at 16-bit. I don't really want to go any higher. You can sort of play around with these different ones that they give you. It's just more. See how Photoshop can try and correct your image in a way. See a Twilight. Oh, that doesn't look too bad, does it? So I go with the default. And then sort of play around to see what you get. I quite like a lot of the detail. If you're going to have like a grungy image, you might as well have a lot of detail. I can't really see it though. There it is. I just want to take the edge off the saturation a little bit. That's the only thing that I really get a bit concerned about, just these completely unrealistic saturated colors. I know it's a grungy image, but these, so if you put this up and you get all these sort of magentas and stuff, it just doesn't look too nice for me. So I just always play around a little bit on this bit. Okay. Once you're happy, remove ghosts. That would be quite interesting to see happen. That's how you click remove ghosts. So let's not do that. Okay, really this is just potluck what you actually get out of it. There's no real way to try and accurately gauge what your final image will look like. So here we are. So unlock this layer. And it's going to add a hue and saturation. Colorize. And saturation of hue is like 36-ish. And the saturation 25. The next thing I'm going to do is duplicate this layer. And drop it in as an overlay. And next I'm just going to add some brightness and contrast. Quite a bit of contrast actually. Okay, and that's actually pretty much the end of it. There's actually a lot of other things you could do. You could make this into a smart object and then build up something on top if you wanted to. But this then is actually completely up to you just to kind of play around a little bit. So what I'm just going to do now is I'm going to have a quick play. So I'm actually going to create this to a smart object. Okay, now actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to create, duplicate the layer, rasterize, duplicate the layer 3 times, there's a filter blur, and this one, filter sharpen, I can do this now from it, so filter, and filter, and I'll just do this a couple more times. Filter. What I'm doing is I'm using this cloud as a mask, as a way to sort of selectively add and minus different effects at the same time, until you're just building it up slowly on top of this image. If I was just to go a new layer, drop it underneath, and fill it with black, you can sort of see what is actually coming through when you do this. And it actually is quite a nice little effect to add. You could actually then like reduce the strength of the effect if you wanted to a little bit. I don't think we'll just drop it over the top completely. Filter, completely crazy blur. But this is overlay maybe, yeah. sort of fills it in a bit. And that looks quite nice. That's a nice little effect there. Just keeps giving the sort of grunginess, but also the different things which sort of go on. Maybe the screen would have been quite good as well. Oh, look at the screen again. The screen sort of lightens it up. Yeah. And now if you wanted to use that in the curved layer, because you can, really. This. And you've basically just generally got a very sort of grungy photo montage. As you can see, the main central image that survived is being of the Ferris wheel on the waterfront. You can see the city one coming in here, and you can see the sort of world digital one here. The skyline, it's somehow in this back bit here, but you can't really see it too much. And this is the building one here. Building's coming up at a slight angle. So really that's the end of the tutorial. So what I'll do is just group these up a minute, and I'll just show you the difference. So pull those into a group. So this is what we originally had, and then with my quick bit of fun editing, I just darkened it, blurred it, sharpened, over sharpened in different places, using the render clouds in the layer mask, just to sort of give it a bit more random effect. And of course you can invert this if you wanted to. You can. It's not that says you can't do that. It's different things in different places. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have fun with this technique, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.